What's up, guys? Ep.42 here, and this is episode 42 of my Road to Glory. And as you can tell from the title, we are going into the Italian Cup. And EA's been doing these things where we play as different nationalities each tournament. So this tournament is going to be Italian, all Italian players in the starting 11 and in the bench. And I was quite excited to play with Italian players because I don't usually play with them. I mean, there's a couple of good ones in there like El Shaarawy and Kandreva that I've probably played with in the past, but other players I wanted to test out and see how they played, and I've heard good things about Sao, so that is what I wanted to do. And I built that team that you saw, 4-3-4. It's a formation I've been using a lot recently, and it's working, so I'm going to keep using it until it doesn't. And of course, have to use a lot of pace when it comes to tournaments because there is some sweaty people in these tournaments. And lucky for us, in the final, right over here in the 10th minute, Churchy, who is playing cam for us this game, opens up the score sheet right there and gives us the lead. And this guy, it was really strange this game. He played pretty good, but he didn't attack too much until later on. Get very lucky right there with Sao, get our second goal, hits the post. And for a second I thought he was going to clear it off the line, but he didn't. So 2-0, things are looking pretty good. And just in case you guys wanted to know what the tournament means, Azzuri, I'm not sure how to say Azzuri. That means the blues, and that's what the Italians are called. And that's all thanks to Google Translate, so shout out to them. Anyways, Sao gets us our third goal right there in the 45th minute. A little bit of cheese right there for us right there in the dying minutes of the first half, and we have a 3-0 lead. And I at this point I've kind of have the game in the bag, and I want to believe I do, but I don't want to get too cocky because anything can happen. Lucky for us though, the first half would end with no problem. However, in the second half, this guy gets a penalty right there, fairly deserved, but El Shaarawy steps up to the plate. Sirigu is going to try to save that, dives to the right, but El Shaarawy goes El Shaarawy's right, and he scores. And 3-1, still not completely frightening, but something to watch out because one more goal and this guy is definitely back in it. Had to do some subs right off a kickoff right there. I did want to bring on a defender, but I don't think I ended up doing so because the players are really good. Chiellini, he's amazing. Berzogli's good. Criscito, who I actually thought would be one of the weak links in defense, ended up being very good attacking wise and defending wise. So I had no complaints with this team, to be honest. Everybody played good. Everybody played better than I thought they would. I mean, I guess not for Sao because you'd expect him to be a monster, and that's what he was. But everybody played really good, and I'm kind of glad they did because these tournaments are never easy. And right there in the 80th minute, this guy gets a goal back with Osvaldo, who actually did recently move to Boca Juniors, so that's always good. And it's very scary right there because at this point, this guy could go all out attack and possibly come back. De Rossi has a good chance right there to give us the 4-2 lead and seal off the game, but he doesn't. And in the 93rd minute, because I'm pretty sure that's what it was, this guy goes down the wing, does a backheel pass to, I believe that was Kandreva, was it? And it goes wide, and oh my god, what a moment that was. I almost had a heart attack right there. If he scored, I would have hated myself for blowing up a 3-0 lead. However, we do end up winning, get the 7,000 coins, and get the pack that we're going to go ahead and open right now. And that guy was very strange to play. Didn't do too much in the first half, but then on the second half, he put on his pants on, and he started playing like a good player, and he almost came back there. So open the pack, don't get nothing amazing. We get some duplicates right there. Obviously gonna put everything in the club and discard the duplicates because there's no point in discarding every single player because you might use them sometime. And we're gonna go into divisions now. I believe we're still in Division 4, and we're going to try and seal promotion and the title. I think we already sealed promotion actually, so we're gonna try to get that title because you do get extra coins for the title, and especially now when coins are very hard to come by. It's going to be nice winning the title and getting the coins. So we come across this guy. He's got a 4-3-3-4 similar to us, but I think we have the 4-3-3-4 also. So, but he's got different players and a good team nonetheless. And Division 4 is not as easy as some may think. And Sturridge does open up the score sheet for us right there in the 32nd minute. And Sturridge just doing what he's doing. such an amazing player. I'm so glad I didn't get rid of him, and he's just been amazing, and I definitely recommend him like I have in the past. Anyways, this guy tried to get a counterattack right there with Koke. However, Coleman reads the pass, gives a great one to Cabela. Cabela sees Sturridge running down the wing, and it's a 2v1 at this point. However, Sturridge just kind of messed it up right there and gives time for the defense to come back. But Vargas finishes it with his left foot. Another amazing player who's just been up to par with Sturridge, and we win that game 2-0. Not much happened later on, and that's pretty much it. And I don't expect too many high-scoring games in Division 4 or 3 or 2 or 1 because it's usually people that are pretty good at the game. So we win the title right there. Get I don't know how many coins, get a few thousand, I believe. And we're going to go into the third and final match of the episode with the Serie A squad that I did promise you guys I would build. And I have some informs in there. We got inform Mertens and inform Caceres. And I have Kandreva on the wing, I believe. No, Callejon in the wing, the inform Callejon that we got from the pack. And just an all-around good player. Got some Pogba in there. And this was the first time, well, the second time I ever played with the team. And the first time you guys would see it. So anyways, that guy gets a very strange penalty right there. Chiellini fouls him. And I wasn't even I was controlling Chiellini. It was a really weird situation. Anyways, I would recommend putting on your condom right now because we're about to get some AIDS. And that is because Handanovic reads the penalty. However, it hits his legs and some weird physics science goes inside the net and it gives this guy the 1-0 lead. And that was a bit disheartening because I did dive the right way. But I wouldn't let that put me down because I did want to do a nice little debut game on Division 3, which is going to be a new tough task. And that guy clears it out very poorly with his goalkeeper, and Pogba reads the pass. Easy shot for Pogba right there. And we are 1-1. And this guy wasn't too tough to break down, but he did attack a few times, and it was quite frightening. So I had to capitalize when I could, and that's what I did right there with Mertens in the 36th minute. It gives us a 2-1 lead, and things are looking pretty good. Mertens, he didn't play too amazing, but he did finish it when he had the chance. So I'm not too sure how I feel about him yet. And Callejon, I'm gonna be honest with you, I played like 3 or 4 games already. He hasn't been nothing too special. I feel like Kandreva would do way better in his spot, but I'm gonna keep giving him a try right there. Dumia just comes flying in out of nowhere and scores that goal right there in the 65th minute. And I'm so glad I went with Dumia rather than somebody like who's a slow Italian striker that plays in the league. I can't even think of one. All I know is pace, and that's probably bad. But 3-1 lead right there, and things are looking pretty good. We got a corner over here with Marchisio, who actually does play really amazing despite what you might think. Gives across to Chiellini, who scores the 4th goal for us, and that's pretty much the end of that game as the ref blows the whistle in the 90th minute, and we get a win in the debut game of Division 3 and get the 3 points, get the 526 coins, and a pretty good start for the Italian team. And anyways, guys, this is going to be episode 42 of my Road to Glory. My name is Ep.42, and I'm out.